Okay, Kate. Let's watch you hit some mid irons. What iron do you have there?
This is my 7-iron.
Okay. And how do you feel about your 7-iron?
We have a love-hate relationship.
Interesting. I appreciate the honesty as always.
That's the hate.
Aha. A little bit of a fade on that one?
Yes.
I see. So let me ask you this. If the ball started straight but is fading off like that, what do you think the club face is doing?
We're going to cross it this way?
Could be. Mind if we trade places just for a minute? Thanks. Thank you. So, we noticed that it's starting straight and then it's moving off to the right.
Yes.
I think you're right. I think there's a little bit of a habit for your club to come just a little bit over the top, but it's also open.
Okay.
So you're hitting it somewhat square, but then as a result of you continuing to go to the inside with that open club face, it's promoting that shape a little bit straight and then right.
My nemesis.
Nemesis. So that's the spin we're talking about, the side spin, taking over your ball. So just going back to what you prefer to do, and I know that's really to swing to balance and hit the ball far, and I love that. Let's just address that initially a little bit with your takeaway. We talked a little bit about this with your pitching earlier. If we can get your club and your body to work together from the outset,
Yep.
we're keeping your club on plane for longer,
Okay.
as opposed to perhaps getting under the plane and then sometimes getting under it on the other side too.
Okay.
Essentially, we want to simplify this.
Absolutely.
So for you, if we could trade back, thank you. Let's just do a few practice takeaways without hitting in that connected sense that we've been talking about. Excellent, great. Back to the bottom. Excellent, good. That would be connected. So let's execute that in the full shot as best you can. And let's see what you've got there. Okay. So slight miss hit, but definitely not right, was it?
Yeah.
You're doing great. I know this must feel a little bit outside of the box, but frankly, if it didn't feel weird, we wouldn't be doing anything different, would we?
Right. No, I know that I have to. I just don't know what.
Okay, and this is why I love hearing your feedback, because if I don't know what you're thinking, it's a surefire guess that I won't know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
So, as far as we're going right now, let's stick with that on the backswing. I also want to talk to you a little bit about the through swing. So if we just talk strictly based on what we've done so far, we're starting with the connected takeaway here now.
Yeah.
The club is quite literally in a different position as opposed to before, where the club would turn and then your body would turn.
Yeah.
Bit of a difference.
Yes.
And that in turn, with the different position here, is going to change all kinds of things. When you come down to hit the ball at impact, your angle of approach changes, the path of your club, the club head path, that changes. A change is going to make differences in your swing is my point.
Sure.
One thing preceding the other, we want that trend to be a positive one. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. We're going to continue to stick with this nice, slow, connected takeaway. And then on the way down, we're going to accelerate and swing through.
Okay.
Got me?
Got it.
Excellent. That was pretty good compression. A little bit to the right, but not a big slice, was it?
True. It started out that way a little bit and then still sliced, but not as drastic as
Excellent.
nemesis.
See, this is great. The way that you can identify that just by looking at it, that tells me that you understand the concept that we're trying to instill here. So let's just know that what you're doing at the beginning of your swing with your takeaway is drastically improving your position at impact. We're getting your club face position closer to square as opposed to open. With me?
With you.